Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is WONG XIN YING. I'm a final year student who majoring in software engineering and minoring in management. My supervisor is WONG XINYING. The project undertaken by me is MyHalal. Before I start the project, I have so many curiosity. What is halal? How can I verify halal status of food products? Is there any method to check halal status of food premise? How can I know the halal status of food additives? Can I check halal status of foreign food products? Where should I report halal-related misconduct? Here are the answers for the questions. According to the Halal Industry Development Corporation, Malaysia's halal industry market value is expected to achieve approximately 614 billion ringgit by 2025. 70% of the market value is contributed by food sector. This growth is not only fueled by high demand from population practices Islam, but also by population practices other religions who are aware of benefit brought by halal products. So how can we verify halal status? Public able to check the halal status of foods and premises by accessing to the official JAKI website. What is the problem? The searching with the website is quite tedious, complex, and not user-friendly enough. You can see from the screenshot, there is no search bar available. Besides, the report misconduct platform is ineffective. There is no any platform to support submit evidences. So we come up with MyHalal. Its system objective is to develop an interactive mobile application that can verify the halal status of food products and premises. It provides different functionalities. One of them is allow user registration, provide different search engines to verify halal status. It's the verification process with barcode scanner, and report misconduct by marking location and uploading images as evidences. Besides, we also develop a web-based application for system administrator to manage the technical and management of mobile application. It will allow admin to manage halal information, manage misconduct, and manage user analysis. The benefit of MyHalal is allow authority to investigate whether the particular food premises are halal after go through all the cases reported by user. It also provide customers of halal foods and food premises a platform to make an informed decision when shopping or visiting a food premise. MyHalal also help users to have a good daily halal practice in their daily routine. MyHalal will be the first application which integrates food products and food premises search engine, e-numbers search engine, and Thailand food products search engine. It also is the tracking process with barcode scanner. MyHalal also provides effective report misconduct platform that requires users to report with relevant evidences. This project will consider as moderately complex project. The duration is last for 12 months with no complex team structure. All the project requirements has been well defined with less uncertainty. There is a pre-process of managing halal information before JAKI officer able to manage the information. We use web scraping tool which is PassHub to scrape the data from official JAKI website. Example here, we scrape the premise details from the official JAKI website. It will result in CSV file so that JAKI officer able to upload it into the server. The layer process will start from JAKI officer to generate form to head of JAKI officer. The head will approve the form and send back the result to JAKI officer. JAKI officer will send the result to admin, while the admin will send the result to our user. The upper part will be done in web application, and the result will be shown in mobile application. By implementing the layer process in web application, you can ensure the data conciseness and data correctness in verifying halal information and also managing the reported cases that made by user. Let's start our food journey with MyHalal. MyHalal improves user engagement from existing solution. It allows user registration so the user able to log in and manage their account by modifying image, username, email address, phone number, birthday, state, gender, race, or religion. Once the information updates to the database, it will directly update in the web application as well. System administrator will able to log in as different roles, which are head of tracking officer, head of admin, and admin to handle different tasks in the web application. Head of admin or admin able to manage user analysis by viewing visualized data based on different conditions. For example, admin can generate report of state by just clicking the download button to generate PDF file which states the number and percentage of users in each state. Head of admin is given spatial coverage to manage other admin in this system. He or she will able to add new admin by providing admin's profile. Once the admin successfully added into the system, head of admin will able to view the available admin and assign privilege. For example, assign Miss Annick as tracking officer. So Miss Annick will able to log in as a tracking officer. Tracking officer here will able to generate information verification requests by uploading CSV file from local device, for example domestic premise, and import it to display into a table form. He or she can create the edit button to convert the company name into company ID and check other information to make sure all the details is verified with the list on hand, and generate the request, save the file into the server. After the request successfully generated, it will be pending for approval of head of tracking officer. Head of tracking officer later will able to manage verification form by view the new request generated by tracking officer. He or she will able to view the request details and the verified information details and check whether it is really verified with the list on hand by giving the feedback. For example, yes, it is verified. Head of tracking officer can create an acknowledge button and approve this form so that tracking officer can proceed their work. Head of tracking officer later will able to check the status of all the handle requests. Tracking officer later will able to double check the approved halal information to check whether it is really verified. After they verify the information, by check all the details and read the feedback, and also create the acknowledgement button and verify it. It will directly send the result to the admin. Head of admin or admin will have the privilege to manage the halal information that verified by both tracking officer and head of tracking officer. He or she will able to view the details and the information, and also add the verified information into the database. Admin also able to search by using the name of premise in the table to check whether the data has been added into the database. By passing through all the verification process in the website, it forms different search engines in the mobile application, which are domestic halal food products, domestic halal food premises, Thailand halal food products, and e-numbers. User able to get the direction of premises and also get the details of food products and e-numbers. User also able to scan barcode on food packaging. It is the process of verifying halal status of products. It is not necessary to input the name one by one. MyHalal also enhanced the report misconduct platform. It requires users to fill in issue details, select issue category, attach images as evidences, and pin the exact location of happening issue before the user able to submit the report. For example, I have a doubt of halal certification in tea garden that I have been visited in this morning. I found that the halal logo used is not same with the halal logo used in JAKIM website. I choose category as halal certification and select the that time. And choose the photo from gallery that I have been to from the premise. You can upload the image in this system and also pin the exact location of happening issue. For example, tea garden in Gulai. I'm able to search it in-app map system and pin the location. Then I will be able to send the message. Once the message successfully sent, it will show me the details. Now let's log in as JAKIM officer to handle the issue. JAKIM officer will able to generate investigation form after viewing the details and evidences they provided by user. He or she will able to clarify the identity of owner with SIM and check the owner details by using IC or passport number. JAKIM officer will able to check the details of case and also update the investigation details. Example here, the owner has been confirmed with SIM generate button to generate the form. Head of JAKIM officer will able to manage generate the investigation form to view the owner's details, case details, officer's details, attachment provided by user, so that head of JAKIM officer able to leave their feedback. For example, okay, you can proceed your investigation, so that JAKIM officer will able to do their work. Before approve it, head of JAKIM officer need to acknowledge and approve. The result will send to JAKIM officer that have been generated request. The JAKIM officer will able to manage report misconduct by checking the status of generated investigation form and also view the feedback from head or JAKIM officer. He or she also can print out the investigation form and bring it to the premise. JAKIM officer also responsible to update the form by input the investigation details and the result. Once the result has been confirmed, JAKIM officer can acknowledge it as a completed case, so that our admin will able to send the result to our user. Admin will able to view all the completed case done by our JAKIM officer, and then read through the details of the case as well as the result provided by our JAKIM officer, and then send the result to the user. It must be restructured the word from the result of JAKIM officer. Now, the case has been closed by our admin as the result has been sent to our user by sending to the email address of user, and also we able to send the notification in mobile application of user, so the user will be notified that the result has been updated. User also can check the status from time to time in app application. How MyHalal contributes to society? It will contribute to both general public and authority body. Public will be easily to access the halal related information and to gain awareness on healthy lifestyle. Authority body, which is JAKIM authorities, will be easily to manage misconduct and the halal related information. It's MyHalal, bring the benefit to your life.